Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back in to Memoriapolis. I hope you're all well, having a good day. Just look at this. We are now in the medieval age. All 5 wonders built. We almost maxed out the score before entering the new age. We've got a lot of resources to collect and things to do, but we're okay. We are going to work on trying to get this upgraded as soon as possible. I've placed down a wood chopping place here and just a surveyor camp over here because I want to start collecting gold as early as possible. So I'm just going to let it play slowly. As you see, we'll get through these cycles, and what it costs to upgrade is brick and rubble, which actually says rubble's there, which is interesting. So we'll get those kind of going as well. We did start off though changing the ages with lots of money, which is really good. But yeah, getting stuff kind of rebuilt is just going to cost a lot of wood. So what I'm going to be doing is basically buying in a bunch of wood and kind of introducing more from that as well. So these are good. I'm going to go straight buying into 1,000 wood here, and then that should give me enough money to continue to actually save some of these. So that's evolve. I think I'll leave some of them to be just straight evolved once we've unlocked it. So what is it to evolve the Tullianum? Oh, it's really cheap as well. So we need to unlock the Oublets, right? So we're going to come straight into the cultural building. We'd have to build the dungeon, I believe. Let's go back to the other age. Yeah, Tullianum plus dungeon equals Oublets. So if we get the dungeon down straight away, which we'll want to do, I need to be careful with where we put it because we want this to continue to build where we actually want it. I don't think we can go much into the swamp, so we can either come that way or keep going this way. I'll probably just keep going this way. I think I want to influence this a tiny bit. So let's go here. And then we'll get in what we need. So at the moment, we should be within the hundreds of some. That's going to give us good safety. So not much concern there. Let's get the creativity going. So the dungeon going in as well. But I hope you're all well, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I do think that means we'll have enough to repair. So let's go ahead and just accept the repairing. Actually, let's not do that one yet. Let's probably get these guys. Let's see how much they are. Wow, you're expensive. Like that forum, not too bothered about repairing that one, if I'm honest. This one, on the other hand, I am. So 116 plus 669 stone. So how are we doing on stone? I think we probably need to turn on these guys. So what are you grabbing? You're in the clay, aren't you? Getting good clay at the moment. You're on sand. So what's our stone income? It's not great. So maybe try and grab in one more. And we've got good blueprints to get us started as well. So we're going to play slow. We're not in any rush. And I did manage to push this way to potentially get gold eventually. So we're after stone though. Really not that much there. Over here is the best it's going to get for stone, I think. Yeah, best we're going to get stone wise is going to be up here then. So I found I think there's a 4K up there. That'll do. Let's get that in. We'll get that one upgraded as well, and hopefully I can get enough in to repair. But what we'll do is just buy in the stone as well. So we also are going to need to unlock these. So this is going to give us more, including our gold flakes that we're going to need. So I'm going to spend unlocking all of these for the passive income, and then we'll see who's got the stone. So the cheapest is Thessaloniki with the stone by a considerable amount, but we kind of want it now. So I can just spend 4,200 on 700 stone, and then hopefully I can get some of these rebuilt. Which one were we going with? This one. Let's get that one rebuilt in there, so we'll start that. You guys, we're going to evolve, and castrium. So expensive to repair them. Didn't quite realize they were all going to go with the ages that much. I genuinely misread that situation, so that's a shame. I should be able to evolve these now, no? Yeah, I want to get this district back up and running. I think this one isn't as bad because some did survive. But yeah, I'd love to fill this around the Circus Maximus as well. That would be really good. It's kind of what I want to go with. But anyway, let's check in on the medieval bit here because it also wants us to improve this, which is rubble and bricks. Now, at the moment, is pretty slow cycle for these, so we'll just kind of let them go up. They are gaining, but we'll just kind of leave it, you know. And then we've got a new faction that wants to come in. I'm happy with this. So the Brotherhood of the Holy Grail. Let's have a read. Ewan's group, the Brotherhood of the Holy Grail, has so far been very folkloric. Influenced by the legends of folklore and of the region, the members of this brotherhood took shelter under religious and military connotations to open various trading posts without being threatened. They're pretty good. Plus 5% trust in political authority retailers. Okay. Let's get those guys in. Faction installation is a happy one. The more gold we can get in, the better. But yeah, I hope you're all well, guys. We do need to keep on top of all of that as well to make sure it's good. I'm just going to ignore these for now whilst we stabilize once more. We've basically got to make sure our reserves are good. And we can gain a lot more now. So for this one, for example, we could probably unpause that. And then clay. What I'll do is unpause this. And I'm also going to go ahead and get in a small tilery. Oh, but before that, we're going to have to deal with the fall of Constantinople. An out-of-breath messenger brings you worrying news. The Ottomans are besieging the Byzantines in Constantinople, while the Timurids are threatening towns close to the Ottoman borders. Your advisors recommend that you inform the Byzantines of their advantage in attacking the besiegers. You can also negotiate with the Ottomans in exchange for your support against Constantinople, or strengthen your own defences to avoid war. Food's getting pretty rough. We did do that last time, supporting Constantinople. The bricks are good. No, we did barricade yourself, didn't we? Because we wanted the iron and steel. We were a bit naughty, but it did pay off pretty well. Thinking about taking the supporting the Ottomans, the precious stones, just because I want to see what they're all about. Let's go with that. But yeah, I want to get in both the tilery near the clay, and I also want to get in the brickwork zone over here as well. So we want to try and squeeze it in where we can. I think we can just pop it here. So we kind of build around this zone. I'm going to leave enough space to get more sand if need be there. So let's go that. Get a second production area going with that. And then with the blueprints, we do need to kind of work on some of this stuff. Again, I do want to fix what we have, but at the same time, we do need to get these going. So we got the cutting camp with food. We'll get that kind of going to get food production up. And we're also going to need to get into these. We'd already unlocked tier 3, didn't we? That's good. Let's try and get the tier 4 architectural office going early on so we can kind of counteract that. But let me just pause up a second just whilst we take a look. So I think we just need gold and iron. So actually, can we do that now? Small mine is for the iron and gold. So let's go ahead and get that in as well. And let's just kind of see if there's anywhere that can produce this for us. My guess is going to be in the mountains. Yeah, like this. Look at that. Okay, over here is going to be the play then. Can I go up there? Good iron. Not quite as good as I thought it would be there. That's not bad. That is 4k almost of each. Let's see if we can shuffle and edge this to get as much as we can. Ideally, we want... Yeah, that's good. Over 4k of each. So we'll start with gold, because gold is going to be what we need for our farms if we want to produce that far. And then that should allow us to sell more items. And then the new cutting camps, hopefully I can get these upgraded so we can kind of ramp those up. So let's improve that one. Let's take a look. This cutting camp in here does need the improvements. So this requires 80 gold, 400 stone. That just gives us the cutting camp. That's not with food. So what is it to upgrade these to tier 3 as well? It's just the gold and iron. So we might need to buy these in just to produce those. It's either that or we get in another farm. And I think I'm going to have to get another farm. I'm okay with that though. We've got enough room to get one in here, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. That should help us. And then blueprint-wise, we'll make sure that the farms are capable. So we need... Hold on. Iron and gold. So let's go ahead and buy in some iron and gold. So that'll be 1,200 iron straight up. And we're about to produce our own gold, so that's good. And then 6U. We've got enough for like 70 gold. So, oh. Got enough for 67 gold. So let's get that in as well. That's a start. And then we should be able to get one of these upgraded. So food is a big one that we do need to sort. But yeah, we should be fine. So gold production now will start to tick up. So that will take us well in. So 95 straight away. Can I get the improvement? We need wood. Come on, wood. You got this. All right, we can evolve the cutting camp, which will cost us the gold. Or we use that wood to get the farm going. We're already building another farm, so I don't think we need to worry. Let's get the wood going. Let's improve the wood. Then the rest will go into the small farm actually as well. So we can do both, can we? Yep, we can do both. Cool. And gold's ticking up nicely now. So we want to get another iron farm now. So let's, it's either we put it in the same place or we look, not a quarry, we look for another one. So this episode is kind of all about just getting in what we need. So 200 stone. So we've got to wait for the stone. There it is. Let's look for a place that has iron. I found one. So we have... what we work... oh my goodness. Hello. This is a good spot. Let's try and get the maximum though. But we want to go where probably the gold is as well. Nah, let's go there. So nearly 6k iron, 3k gold. So this is going to be an iron mine. Looking good. And that should then get all of our production we need. Which, by the way... be pretty close to this now. So rubbles plus stone. Small quarry still has 6k. We probably want to get this upgrade. So yeah, let's work on that little bit of wood and we'll get this quarry upgraded. There we go. One improvement there. I know, guys, we're going to take a while just to get all the improvements done. I know. We have a new faction though that wants to come in as well. So Walter and his family, the Venerable Company of Merciers, are reputed to be one of the most venerable companies in the city of London. That is a mouthful. The faction includes many textile merchants and traders, both importers and exporters. They are grouped together in a trade association in order to serenely defend and exploit their interests. All right. Well, I think we're still holding strong with these guys. We're actually taking over now, so we need more military, really. Well, we've kind of naturally gone that way, but that's fine. All right, here we go. The fall of Constantinople too. The Ottoman Sultan was informed of the Timurids' presence on his borders, and most of the soldiers turned back to defend their kingdom. For its part, Constantinople took advantage of this moment of respite to ask its allies for help. Neutrality was outlawed. The turmoil is felt in adjacent countries. You must be on the winning side, but which side? Constantinople seems hopeful and ready for battle, but also possible to persuade Sicily and Austria to join the fight in favor of the Ottomans, to have a quick and easy battle. Now this would give us enough to get our level 2 over there, but I quite like the idea of just collecting some precious stones because they sell for a lot. I'm going to support the Ottomans this time. That's okay. We'll ramp up production either way, right? Looks like food's back on track as well. We have plenty to work with. Let's see if we can definitely get these evolutions going soon. It might be for the best to also get in another quarry out this way. Either that or we look at what the next upgrade is, which is wood and stone actually. So level 4 is iron, sorry, iron and wood. So let's go into the level 4 quarry here. So we can get these guys in, which will allow us to chance to find precious stones 15%. Ooh. Although I do like the bonus yield, but let's get the tier 4 quarry. That's what we'll aim to upgrade to, I think, which is 300 iron, which we've almost got. So I'm just going to wait here a second. Boom. Improvement straight into the quarry. That'll up our stone massively. And it looks like we are in standing now to have everything we need. Also going to go ahead and improve this cutting camp out here to keep that going as well. There's plenty of wood that's going to last for a long time over there. And we do have our first little factions coming in. So I think we want to kind of decide what we're going to do over here. So I think I might actually push this. So we're going to probably grab in some religious buildings over here. So Hostel Dieu, I'm going to buy that one. So we're going to make this kind of area over here kind of merge in, because I want the religion to come this way. So I'm going to pop it in here because that will meet in with this the demand over here, I think. And that should allow us to then evolve these when we need them. And I think in the meantime, whilst we've got it, the wood comes in really quick. We're going to go ahead and help these guys. That's building nicely over here. Just to get in our stable. So let's have a look. We have medieval buildings coming out of there. Do I want to push them this way? I think we can't do much there, so I think that's a waste. What is that one? That is a cultural district that is strong there. We've got the dungeon in there. I think I'm going to pop it over here. Let's go ahead and get the stables in. Might be best to go here so we can keep pushing it around. It's the only way I can get it to go around this. So let's take a look at the moment what we want to do. I'm thinking health. Boom. Good stuff. And then we've got more ones coming in. It gets really, really hectic with the amount we've got going in right now. It's just crazy. But yes, we have one. Oh, before that, though, we have the fall of Constantinople 3. Sultan Mehmet II has just replaced his father and is more determined than ever to march on Constantinople. Tensions are running high, as the Byzantines still haven't received any help from the allied countries, although we don't know why. You could advise Emperor Constantine XI to hire great mercenaries to help him, such as Giovanni Giustiani. I can't say that one. Or join the Ottoman Empire. Mehmet II might be more inclined than his father to shower us with treasure. Gonna stick to my guns. Ottomans, I am your friends, and let's go in and check out who the Hussites are proud followers of Janhu and Ludmila, who criticize the Catholic Church. They advocate religious and socially progressive reforms. They want to intervene deeply in the country's politics to avoid armed conflict by influencing as many people as possible. I don't like the sound of them, but actually they're in their own zone, right? You're in your lane, that's fine. We've got to be careful because it's going to take over a lot. I am seeing new zones come in from my military district. It's going to get pretty nuts over here. I really want to evolve this, though. Desperate to evolve it. So how do I go ahead and get the oubliettes? Hold on. I should be able to evolve this, right? We got the dungeon. I think we might need to upgrade this first. This needs to be probably priority then with the rubbles. Let's go ahead and just buy them in. Enough gold. So let's see who's selling. Who's selling what? We actually have good iron and gold coming in as well. I'm happy with this. This is really, really good. I don't think we need anything else. Let's go ahead and we'll sell a few tiles. That should be what we need to get this upgraded. Almost. 485. Come on. Get those last ones in. There it is. Right, let's go straight into improving our medieval city center to tier 2. And then we'll just slow it down because we're 233 cycles in, by the way, guys, and haven't really done much. So we've got to be careful. I'm also going to go ahead then and buy in a little bit of a surplus of clay here. So let's get 600 clay. And I might sell... No, I'm going to keep hold of the precious stones. So I don't know what they're going to do yet. I probably want to grab those gold flake ones in as well. We're going to need those for the upgrade. So let's try and get like 50 of those in so we've got them ready. I think it's 80 you need, actually. We do have them. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I should be able to rebuild 15 stone. So let's go ahead and get more stone in as well. And here we go. We've got our chapter 1 rewards. The master builder's office is going to be really good. And then we need to get the house of grievances in, as well as the library. Belfry will not be available at the start of early access. We'll sort that out in a moment. That does mean I should... Can I evolve yet? We do have these to get in. So library obviously generates... These help massively, so you do need to get them in. I'm going to get the master's building office, though, because it's going to want us to grab that momentarily. But in the meantime, we'll just leave that kind of running. So master's builder's office, I will pop this over here as well. But it does give you good kind of stats as well. There we go. We're going to repair the Via Edificum because that's cheap to repair. Forum, I'm going to leave. You need to unlock the next level of the building's building tree to upgrade it. Okay. Does it need the ropery, does it? Now, as the age goes on, these get more and more costly if anyone was wondering as well. I wonder if you have to repair it before you can upgrade it. I reckon you do. Look at the cost of this. How are we ever going to repair that Tullianum? Definitely want to, though, because it needs to be evolved. So I might just need to sacrifice and get everything we need in, starting with the wood. We don't even have enough storage to get these. That sucks, man. Now, there is one thing we can do, and it's come this way. So it gives us more stock. We'd need to produce iron, though. So if we just get a few iron bars in, I think we can grab that. And I want to go get these kind of done. So let's get this to tier 4. Let's also grab in some iron bars. So we've got to just do one thing at a time. I think I can afford like 80. So that'll do. Get those guys in. These quarries are almost out as well. So we need to consider moving those guys over. So we're going to need a new clay one, which is working okay at the moment anyway, because we've got spare. Let's just hover over. Let's see where else we could go. Get another one over here. This one is pumping clay anyway, so we'll just get that improved as well. The production is coming. This is building nicely over here now. So we're going to get another military faction or two, hopefully. Momentarily over here as well. All right, so unlock the House of Grievances as well. It's a cheaper one to make, but it looks like we do officially now get a new faction. Perfect. This is what we want. So the Iron Spears are at the gates. They've never heard of the Iron Spears. Styra, the young woman who represents them, describes them as ruthless with an insatiable thirst for conquest. They are cunning and can break down the strongest defenses. Yep. I mean, this is good. We want them in. Don't give us a lot of money, though. It's the only problem. Yeah, you'll have to let me know on the evolution, then, of these guys. I wonder, do you have to repair them before you can evolve them? That's what I need to know. So that's what we'll work with. I reckon I can repair that, though. So we need 1.8k stone, 3.3 sand. So sand we'll have to buy in momentarily. Stone is coming in pretty quickly. Oh, hello. It's now official. Giovanni Giustiani is fighting against Constantinople along the Ottoman Sultan. He had assembled over 700 mercenaries and 2 ships to attack the city. The final assault was being prepared, and the support Constantinople had requested from the Pope and European cities was slow in arriving. Could luck be on the Sultan's side? Mehmet II knows your troops are fighting for glory and wealth. He's delighted to have you on his side, but some of your advisors see an opportunity to betray him by sabotaging his cannons and poisoning his armies. Nope, I'm dealing the final blow to the Byzantines for the precious stones. Thank you. Alright. We want sand with this money, so I'll buy 500, trading for some of our things here, and that's all of the gold that we can get, so that's 2.7. Bloody things, eh? A nightmare trying to repair these. The 3.3 we need in total. So we need another 510. And then stone should get there. Cool. Because I hate seeing this. You'll notice I am taking my time. Medieval kind of area over here is not building too much. What I could do is start to get some of these. I've got to be careful because it's going to start getting bad with these guys. So we are going to need to build some. It's just I don't want to spend too much yet. I should probably just upgrade the cutting camps with the stone, though, maybe. Or just keep the stone going. I don't know. What did we do? We haven't unlocked the tier 4, have we? But we have 19k on this one now. So let's check out the quarry here. I kind of want to go to Precious Quarry, if I'm honest, because that will start getting us money that we can sell with the precious gems. So we're going to improve that. So there's a little bit of a chance to get some in every time. So we'll keep an eye. 196 before we did it. So let's see how it does afterwards. But yeah, let's have a look here. Let's porch up. Did the stable. We do have the wheelwright workshop. We want this hostel dieu. And I'm going to pop it over here. So this is going to be mainly religion over here, I'm hoping. The plan is to pop this in here. Let's go with that. Get a bit of belonging. I'll probably grab creativity as our second one for this one. Let's keep an eye and see how many precious stones we do get then. So I'm just going to speed it up for a few cycles just to see if we do get any in. Will be interesting to see. But yeah, if I hover over stone, yeah, we get a really good gain on stone. We did, look at that. Precious stones going up. Didn't use those before either, so. There we go. We are buying in 1,000 sands, selling our precious stones and selling just 200 clay. I'm just trying to get enough. All we need is the stone. Oh man, I'm determined to get this statio back up. Was it you that I wanted to get back up? Am I talking rubbish? Look, it just keeps getting more and more expensive. How are you supposed to do this? Okay, we got the clay. We're fine. 3.3. We're on 3.2k. 1.896. So I think we can get enough. Looks like we do have a faction wants to come in. Okay. Dawn breaks over the battlefield. Both sides have suffered heavy losses, but Constantinople has capitulated. The city walls are about to be torn down, and the Sultan can congratulate himself on succeeding where his ancestors have failed. Okay, we accept the situation. We won. Cool. Looks like the faction, so first religious one over here is good. We'll get those in. The heterodox religion movement formed by the Bogomils advocated a form of dualism, believing in a conflict between good and evil. Their leader, Basil, criticized the religious hierarchy of the Orthodox Church. Their strong positions have earned them a certain amount of distrust in certain cities. Okay. They will be our first official religious one. And they are over there, so they're not in the way at all. It's going to be a major religion kind of zone, so that's fine. The building is in as well. Look at this. So the town is coming along nicely. We are going to force them to kind of build this way, hopefully, with the cultural buildings as well. Oh, God. Yersinia Pestis. This morning, the town is in a state of panic. The Black Death is threatening every town in the region. The population is crying out for urgent measures to contain the plague, and families are ready to flee to safe lands. You have 3 viable options: support our scientists, quarantine, or recruit foreign doctors. We went education last time. It worked out really well. I'm going to go for the to pay one. So we're going to go mobilize foreign doctors to come and resolve the situation. So we'll have a hit to our gold stores, but that is okay. All right, looks like our small quarry is officially out of action. So we're going to go ahead and demolish that nice and slow. So we're going to need to get another one in. That was producing, let's just double check for us. I think it was taking in sand. You accept the situation. So many inhabitants have been saved thanks to your action, but the city has lost many gold coins for the doctors recruited. Your citizens are fortunate to have representatives such as yourself. Okay. Who would rather sacrifice thousands of foreign lives by recovering their doctors to preserve his own. Well, charming. It was brutal back in the day, wasn't it? We're out of food as well. Oh, God. We're good. We can improve some farms. Let's go ahead and improve 2 of them straight up. Should fix the problem. And then we do need to work on what we're doing about our population here, because it grows so fast and we're not able to keep up with the demand here. We've got a little bit, so we need to buy in 200 sand, wasn't it? Let's be on the safe side and get 300. Precious stones are going up a little bit, and I'm going to sell them some tiles just to afford it. And then we're good. All we'll need for the statio now is just 200 stone. So let's decline that one. We're almost there to repairing the horrible building. So some of them now, I don't think we're going to ever be able to repair them. So for example, look at this, 7,000 wood. That one I can do. I will do the forum eventually because it's pretty cheap, but I want to get this one up first. My military needs its power back. I'm amazed that the cultural change did affect these, though. I'm a bit... Didn't think that was supposed to happen, you know? But it is what it is. I'm going to have to buy in more sand. So the sand levels have kind of just gone. Not that the sand levels are gone. It's gone up again to grab it. So we need to repair them to fix all these issues, right? I know you don't have to. You kind of just leave them rotting. But I don't think... I just don't like the way it looks, you know? I'm just going to sell off some of my tiles to make way for some of this. I'm going to grab in 200 of those, I think, and then we've got everything we need. So let's see if that gives us enough. Yes, repair the statio. It takes ages, but there we go. We can move on now. That one's been repaired. That should help a tiny bit. Let's focus on actually building up some esteem now over here. So we're going to come in. We've got a good amount of blueprints to work on, and I think we've managed to level out the production just that little bit. So what does the guild give us? We get 350 and something if we go down the guild route. What else do we have? We do have the wheelwright, the stables. Let's just let it play slowly. We did the stables, didn't we? And we've done the hostel. We need to get our esteem up. So I think going into our House of Grievances is going to be the play. So that's 1,125. But it does look like we have another one coming in. Got a good balance of power now. The faction produces these resources. So 0.6. Between that. Okay, so about 0.3 per cycle. That's fine. Right, there are a group of religious Muslims who seek an intimate connection with God through their meditation sessions led by Khalid. They fervently believe that spiritual experience is the most important in life and that it leads to divine love. Many poets and philosophers are among their ranks. Okay, come on in. I'm okay with that. Religion following is building a tiny bit, so let's work here. So how much sand income do we have? 15 per cycle, stone 15.7. I think I really want to get another one of these producing gems, if I'm honest. So I wonder if I can take this a bit further here and just get one in. Oh, that would be so good. Once it's upgraded, bear in mind, it will be able to push a bit further out. That's my thinking. So if we like go over here, for example, if we turn on resources, as I upgrade it, it will be able to produce over here. So I think I'm going to pop one in. We're pretty limited on choice. So we're going to go there. And what I'll do is get this one going with stone. I'll get this one upgraded because that's actually a good chunk. And it should encompass that whole zone to bring that in as well. So let's have a look at what it costs to build some of these again as well. I think they're a little bit cheaper, aren't they? So clay. I'm not convinced. Oh, we have good clay as well. Maybe we can upgrade these too. So these are in good places. Small quarry is getting sand. I think that one was doing clay, wasn't it? I think I'll upgrade this one because it can be... It's got the option to recycle into the next one. I'll probably just upgrade you as well. Get it all in nice and early. So I made a bit of a waste and error here. The thing I learned is I probably should have saved the buildings that were more central. So I'm amazed at these ones though, because they were in range of this, I believe. So they should have stayed. But yeah, we should have probably allowed these to go bad because no houses are around them. You're going to go ahead and grab the yield for the small mine now as well. So we'll unlock that one. Let's also check the service. We want to grab the library whilst we've got the points. So we'll get all of these in at some point. We can't afford them yet, but we're almost there. So I just need to get in some stone. I'm going to save up gold again, I think. So we'll just kind of let the cycles tick. Good thing is there's no rush. We're still okay somewhat over here. It's getting pretty bad, but as we rebuild certain things, it should be fine. Food did get back into the plus as well. So it's much harder the more buildings you have, guys, when you move into the new age. So it's great to start, but it does get a bit harder. Don't want to spend my resources upgrading until we have to either. So I genuinely want to save for this. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just straight up buy the stone though. So I can get this master builders. Do we want that first? I think I'm going to get the House of Grievances in. So 1125 stone, 675 sand. So if we just buy in a bit of sand as well. Why we went down the merchant route, right? And we'll sell off some precious stones here to make that free. That's a straight swap. Right, House of Grievances. This one is cultural, right? So we want to go this way. Where do I want to put it? Oh, that gives education. I'm an idiot. Around that, we want to influence this to be less education then. So we could potentially push educational buildings this way. I don't think I want to, though. I'm going to go this way where I can. I don't think I'm allowed inside the forest, though. That's military. I can get in here, which will influence. Yep, let's get in there. Perfect. So this is going to give us the esteem, which will fix that. We want creativity. Belonging, I think I'll grab for 800. And then probably health, so we don't have to worry about the food consumption. So we'll get that one in. That is the start of our first service building. We'll also get the library in. I'll probably push the library down here as well then. I don't think once you get into the medieval age, you can segregate people as well. I think we can try and keep religion over here completely. But yeah, the other ones we're going to have to mix and just deal with things happening. At the moment, though, because of the trust levels we did have, it's only these two that aren't happy. We're pretty good. We've got enough in there to kind of keep things running. But yeah, that's more than enough, I think, to end it there, guys. Look how much it's grown by. So all around this, it has stayed and it's kind of just getting insane now, isn't it? I really appreciate you being here, though, guys. Obviously, let me know your thoughts inside of the medieval age, because it definitely makes it harder in the way that you have to kind of consider all kind of branches of stuff. But yeah, as always, guys, really appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.